In this recording, we're going to cover how to configure your Zendesk users in Process Shepherd. Process Shepherd has the capabilities of automatically syncing your Zendesk users. This is achieved via the integration. When running the Zendesk Marketplace installer, the integration is automatically created. If this integration object doesn't exist inside Process Shepherd, simply open up a ticket inside Zendesk and launch the Process Shepherd application. As an administrator, it will automatically create for you the integration object. Each day, Process Shepherd will sync all of the users into the platform. This may not be desirable, as you might not want all of your users inside Zendesk to be created inside Process Shepherd, as it can consume additional Process Shepherd licenses. This is why we have added the ability to select the users that should be synced. Here we can see the groups that exist inside Zendesk, and we're able to select which groups we want to sync into Process Shepherd. The sync process occurs once a day, but this can be manually triggered by pressing the Sync Now button. There's no need to wait for the sync to complete, as this will take some time. The Zendesk groups will also be synchronized into Process Shepherd, and you can administer permissions by group membership. This is an easy way to make your Zendesk administrators also administrators within Process Shepherd. Once the users are created, they will need to reset their password before they can log in. A better option is to configure SSO authentication via Zendesk. This means you no longer have to worry about Process Shepherd passwords, and you're able to use your Zendesk login to authenticate into Process Shepherd. To do this, create a new OAuth provider by pressing the plus button. Give it a name, and select the Zendesk OAuth provider. The client ID is something that you generate, but it does need to be configured inside Zendesk. Here, within the Zendesk admin interface, navigate to Applications and Integrations. Under the API section, select OAuth Clients and create a new OAuth client for Process Shepherd. Give it a name, which can be anything you like. You're also required to create a description. Enter your company name under Company. Optionally, you can upload a logo which gets displayed. The identifier must match the identifier created inside Process Shepherd. Here we have simply used process_shepherd, and this is the client ID. The client kind inside Zendesk must be set to confidential. The redirect URL must be your Process Shepherd domain, followed by /OAuth-callback/Zendesk. This must be correct, otherwise it will not work. Once this object is saved, then you're able to generate a secret key. The secret key is only displayed once. Copy and paste your secret key to this field. The client base URL is the address you use to access Zendesk, which can be found here when you're accessing a ticket. It usually consists of your company name, .zendesk.com. Select Save to create this object. Now that you have created your Zendesk OAuth provider, it needs to be enabled. Go into the Client Settings. Under the OAuth Providers section, ensure Zendesk is enabled. and then press Save. Unfortunately, the only way to test this is to log out and log in again. Now we will select Use Alternative Provider and select Zendesk as the login source. This is a Zendesk pop-up that appears, and here is the image, which was uploaded via the Zendesk administration page, here. This is the name that was selected and the company, followed by the description text that was entered. Simply press Allow. Now that you've logged in via the SSO authentication with Zendesk,